Hi stenographers, welcome to Twinarts Steno-Type YouTube channel. Please like the video and subscribe the channel before starting dictation. Hi stenographers, Coal Mines Provident Fund Organization CMPFO స్టెనోగ్రాఫర్ రిక్రూట్మెంట్ కోసం నోటిఫికేషన్ రిలీజ్ చేసింది. మొత్తం 11 వేకెన్సీస్, అందులో యూఆర్కి 7, ఓబీసీ 2, ఎస్సీ 1, ఈడబ్ల్యూఎస్ 1. క్వాలిఫికేషన్ గురించి మీకు ఆల్రెడీ తెలిసిందే. 12th ఇంటర్మీడియట్ పాస్ అయి ఉండాలి. 80 వర్డ్స్ పర్ మినిట్ స్పీడ్ రావాలి. 40 వర్డ్స్ పర్ మినిట్ టైప్ రైటింగ్ రావాలి. డిగ్రీ ఉంటే చాలా మంచిది అంటున్నారు వీళ్ళు ఏమంటున్నారంటే there is no application fee, there is no interview, there is no skill test. ఏం లేవు. ఇలా అప్లై చేస్తే అలా ఇచ్చేస్తారు అనుకుంటున్నారా? కాదు. ఎస్ఎస్సి గ్రేడ్ సి అండ్ డి 2022లో ఎవరైతే స్కిల్ టెస్ట్ పాస్ అయ్యారో, అది కూడా గ్రేడ్ సి ఎవరైతే క్వాలిఫై అయ్యారో వాళ్ళు మాత్రమే ఈ నోటిఫికేషన్కి అప్లై చేసుకునే అవకాశం ఉంటుంది, మిగతా వాళ్ళకి ఉండదు. సో చూసారా, ఎస్ఎస్సిలో మెరిట్ రాకుండా క్వాలిఫై అయ్యి ఉంటే ఇలా కూడా పిలుస్తారు. రిక్రూట్మెంట్ అంటే చాలా పెద్ద ప్రాసెస్. ఎగ్జామ్ కండక్ట్ చేయాలి, దానికి ఒక కమిటీ వేయాలి, ఇవన్నీ చేయాలి. కాబట్టి అంత ఇబ్బంది పడకుండా వీళ్ళు ఏంటంటే ఎస్ఎస్సిలో ఎవరైతే డిస్క్లోజర్ లిస్ట్లో ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళని తీసుకుంటారు వీళ్ళు. సో ఎస్ఎస్సి ఈ విధంగా చాలా ఆర్గనైజేషన్కి యూజ్ అవుద్ది. సో ఎవరైతే ఎస్ఎస్సి 2022 స్టెనోగ్రాఫర్ గ్రేడ్ సి క్వాలిఫై అయ్యి ఉద్యోగం రాలేదు, నేను ఇది మీకు ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కోసమే చెప్తున్నాను. అంటే ఎస్ఎస్సి ఈ విధంగా కూడా ఉపయోగపడుతుంది అని చెప్పడాకే తప్ప ఎస్ఎస్సి గ్రేడ్ సి క్వాలిఫై అయ్యి 2022 నుంచి ఈ టైం వరకు ఉద్యోగం రాకుండా ఎవరు ఉండరు. సో కాకపోతే ఇది చెప్పాలి కాబట్టి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కోసం చెప్తున్నా. థ్యాంక్ యూ. స్టార్ట్ డిక్టేషన్.
Madam Vice Chairman, the health of the people is a very important thing, but I find it as the most neglected one in our country today. The country is spending crores of rupees over some aspects of reconstruction, but the provision for the physical well-being of man and his good health continues to be very disappointing. Madam, speaking on the 5-year plan, the other day our planning minister said in the other house that the position of raw material and other factors is such that there are some highly industrialized states, there are some so-called industrialized states, and there are some states like Kerala and Uttar Pradesh which are not at all industrialized, and he gave the reasons for that. I find that in the matter of health, particularly medical education, the health ministry also follows some such thing. There are states which have a number of medical colleges. There are states which have an abundance of doctors, and there are states like Uttar Pradesh where the number of doctors compared to the population of 7 crores is very little, and medical education continues to be lacking. The health ministry does not appear to be anxious about bringing a uniform arrangement of medical education throughout the country. In the case of industries, there may be some justification, but all the citizens are equal in the eyes of the Constitution, and they should be equal in the eyes of the Health Ministry also. Their health should be looked after equally. The health of the people cannot be looked after equally as long as there is inadequate arrangement for medical education in some states, while there are more than the number of qualified doctors required in other states. Madam, there is a great demand that doctors should go and live in rural areas. In the rural areas of Uttar Pradesh, particularly, there are dispensaries which have not been manned by doctors for years together. That may be the state of affairs in other states also. All over the country, there is a great dearth of medical arrangements in the rural areas, and we are told that this is because the doctors are not willing to go to rural areas. I want to know what is the incentive that the health ministry offers to the doctors who will go and live in rural areas. I was in the Soviet Union 6 years back. I found that government personnel which were posted in the rural areas were given handsome allowance because it was realized that they need a number of entertainments which were available in the cities. It was realized that they had to make arrangements for the education of their children in the cities. I found that doctors as well as other government personnel posted in the rural areas were given handsome allowance because they were stationed in rural areas. Here we pay lip service to the rural areas. We become poetic in praise of the right, but we do not find even the slightest encouragement, even the slightest incentive for even the medical personnel who will go and live in the rural areas and save the life and health of the people on whom our food production depends. I feel that unless something of this sort is done, this disparity between urban areas and rural areas will continue. Dear sirs, we are in receipt of your letter of the 14th instant regarding the exercise books recently delivered to you. We are naturally very sorry indeed that such an unfortunate mistake should have been made, and assure you of our intention to put the matter right with the least possible delay. The books were sent to you immediately. They were received from the printers and in fact were dispatched without our having an opportunity of examining them before they left the premises. We note that you have returned the consignment to us, and on receipt we will ask the printers to replace the present covers with new ones, which will correspond with the ruling inside. We are sorry to note that you should have received a consignment of cash books marked on the cover as ledgers, and especially as delivery had been so considerably delayed, any expense incurred by you will be deducted from your account. We have been in touch with the suppliers and they ask us to offer you their apologies and to give their assurance that every effort will be made to return the books to you as soon as possible. We thank you for your enquiry concerning the printing of programs. We are in a position to undertake this work and to guarantee delivery within the time specified in your letter. An estimate will be sent to you during the next few days. Yours faithfully,